Scene 1. Ordinary day. The sun beat down on the neighborhood. Kids shouted as they chased a ball across the dusty street. I sat on the porch with my headphones in, nodding to music, sipping a glass of cold water. Life felt simple, safe, normal. Scene 2. The twist of silence. Later, I turned on the kitchen faucet to wash the dishes. A hollow hiss escaped, but no water. I frowned, twisted it harder. Still nothing. I checked the bathroom, the shower, the backyard hose. All dry. My mom shrugged. Probably a pipe issue. It'll come back. But something in my stomach twisted uneasily. Scene 3. A city without water. The next morning, I went out to buy bottled water. The store shelves were stripped bare. People crowded the aisle, arguing with cashiers, waving money, demanding answers. A man cursed loudly when told the last shipment had already sold out. That's when panic began to spread. Scene 4. Neighbors in desperation. By evening, knocks echoed on our door. Neighbors asked if we had any spare bottles. Everyone was worried. Mrs. Khalid, from across the street, clutched her toddler, her voice trembling. She hasn't had clean water since yesterday. Please, anything. But we had so little ourselves. My mom handed her half a bottle. Scene 5. Rationing begins. We gathered what remained. 2 bottles of water. That was it. My mom carefully poured small glasses, trying to stretch it out. My little brother downed his in one gulp and cried when told there was no more. The fear on my mom's face said it all. Scene 6. Day 2. Chaos. The city unraveled quickly. People filled buckets from fountains, ponds, even drainage pipes. 2 men fought outside a market over a gallon jug. Sirens wailed in the distance, but no help arrived. At night, gunshots cracked in the air. The world felt fragile, like it could collapse completely at any moment. Scene 7. My breaking point. By the second night, my lips were dry, my throat aching. I lay in bed, heart racing, thinking about how fast safety had vanished. 3 days without water and people start to die, I remembered, and we were already on day 2. Scene 8. A memory sparks. That's when it hit me. A few weeks back, I had stumbled on something online. The Water Freedom System. At the time, I thought it was overprepper nonsense. But now, desperate, I searched my old downloads folder. And there it was. Scene 9. The sleepless night. I stayed up under candlelight, flipping through the pages. It wasn't complicated like I expected. Step by step. Simple. Even someone like me could try it. I whispered to myself, if this works, maybe we'll make it. Scene 10. First attempt. Hands trembling. I set up the system. Hours dragged. My little brother watched, confused, whispering, is it going to work? I didn't know what to say. Then, slowly, drops began to collect in the container. Clear, pure, drinkable. Scene 11. A miracle. In a glass. I poured the first glass and handed it to him. He gulped it down, eyes wide, then smiled. For the first time in days, my mom's shoulders relaxed. She hugged me tightly, whispering, you saved us. Scene 12. Holding the line. For the next few days, while the city outside fell deeper into chaos, we stayed calm. We rationed carefully. We had enough to cook, to drink, to stay human. Nobody outside our home knew. If they did, they might have stormed the door. Scene 13. The collapse. Outside. On day 4, I walked to the store again. The shelves weren't just empty now. They were wrecked. Windows smashed. People desperate. Eyes hollow. Faces sunburned and cracked. A fight broke out near the entrance. 2 men clawing at each other over a single bottle. I turned and walked home quickly, clutching my backpack tight. Scene 14. Survival divide. That night, I realized the truth. There were 2 groups of people now. The prepared and the desperate. And only one of them had a chance to survive this. Scene 15. The return of water. On day 6, the taps sputtered and coughed. Then, finally, water gushed from the faucet. Outside, cheers erupted. Children ran through the streets, splashing in puddles, laughing like it was a holiday. Relief washed over the city. Scene 16. A quiet realization, but I didn't cheer. I watched silently, holding a fresh glass from our system, because I knew something everyone else had just learned. The system could fail at any moment. And when it did again, most of them would still be unprepared. Scene 17. My lesson. I'll never forget the panic in those empty eyes at the store. The sound of my brother crying for water. The neighbors begging at our door. Water is life. And when it's gone, society collapses in days. That's the truth. Scene 18. Final warning. Most people who hear this story will shrug it off. They'll scroll past it and forget. But one day, when their taps run dry, they'll remember. And they'll wish they had prepared. Scene 19. What saved us? It wasn't luck. It wasn't chance. It was a decision I made weeks earlier, downloading that guide. That choice saved my family. Scene 20. Closing shot. So, I keep it with me. Because disasters don't send warnings. And when the world goes dry again, we'll be ready. Will you?